This is gonna be a tough one. This is gonna be a tough one for me. Okay, I like to welcome y'all to another One Take review, and this is a review of Transformers: The Last Night or Transformers 5. Let me go and put this out there, because like this, I'm telling you, this is gonna be rough. I'm a person who really loves this franchise. Transformers 1, I really liked it. I didn't like Transformers 2 too much. I love Transformers 3. Transformers 4 was okay to me. And then we get the fifth edition of this series from, Michael Bay once again. And I'm going to say this. I've been going through I've been having a lot of shit going on this week dealing with this movie. Because I was watching, I think that was Screen Junkies, and it was Dan Merle, and I watched a couple other people reviews. I didn't watch too many. I think I might have watched two reviews, and I commented under, and I was like, I'd rather watch Transformers than Star Wars, and that's just my personal preference. I like Transformers, and people got going crazy on me, and then they got it's like they ignored that whole thing about me, the Star Wars thing, and I just like, they're like, what are you talking about? Like, you was wrong with people in the world now. I'm like, damn, I didn't know it was that bad. Like like, I just was explaining, like, I like the series. I enjoy the movies. And one dude told me to jump off a bridge. One dude called me a nigga, told me to hang myself or some shit. I'm like, damn, I didn't know he got that damn shit. I mean, I didn't argue back and forth. I need to get mad at him. There's people on the internet, so that's what they do. But yeah, it got real crucial. I guess just because I like this franchise, I was like, I'm going to see the movies. If you don't like them, just don't go see them. As simple as that. If you don't like them, and you always expect them, like, hey, this movie's gonna suck, or these movies suck. Why are you still going to see them? Like, stop going to see them. You'll be all right. So this one, like, it was one of my most anticipated movies. Like, I'm just a big fan of Transformers, and I've enjoyed the movies we had this far. Some of them I feel like could have been better, but nonetheless, I like them. This one, I was like, shit, what the fuck going on? Like, for real, I'm like, damn, bro. My problem with this movie is they try to do way too many jokes. I'm like, what? Like, they tried to pull some Marvel type shit, like, with jokes like every couple seconds, bro. I'm like, it's not even necessary. Like, they was doing unnecessary jokes, and I was like, that's you tripping. Like, why is you doing so? Like, that kind of was like taking me out of the movie. I'm like, damn, everything is a damn joke. And I wasn't a big fan of the Decepticon. I'm always a fan of Megatron, because Megatron is that's one of my favorite. Well, probably my second favorite Transformer, right after Optimus. Megatron. Cause I like Megatron because he's cold, but his Decepticon crew wasn't really like all that. Like it was like some stereotypical kind of, like, it kind of touched a couple different stereotypes. Uh, and I wasn't, really just feeling that, but I was feeling Megatron. Optimus, yeah, and like when they tell you Optimus is not really in this film, he's really not. He's probably in there about 20 minutes. You know how Optimus do show up in the end, get a badass action scene, and that's it. And they fucked over you in the trailers. Don't be deceived by the trailer, because it's something in the trailers they show you that it's not really how it is in the movie. I think it's like two things actually like that. So that kind of threw me off too, because I like, this kind of like false advertisement. Really, it's like false advertisement. You showing Optimus the entire trailer, and he really not in the film. I thought Mark Wahlberg, did what he does, but I feel like he kind of was like getting forced into a lot of those comedy things too. The black guy, I think what's his name? I can't think of his name right now. I think he was supposed to be there for comedic relief, but it really wasn't just hitting for me. The lady, the co-star of this, I can't think of her name right now either. Y'all know I'm horrible with names. But I actually liked her. I actually liked her in this film. Like, when she did funny stuff, it actually came off as like authentic. When she did, I guess you could say comedy. I fell for it. I guess I would say. Her stuff was actually pretty like authentic. You know what I'm saying? It actually get a laugh out. It was a couple of things that did get like a laugh out of me. Like one scene, I won't say, but it was one. Yeah, I will say it was one scene where like the little kids. They was and the girl was like, "This is my home," and they was outside and do like, "So what we had the kids in the living room." So that was like funny. I think it named Peanut. So that was funny. But I feel like they were just they tried like a little bit too hard, and like, it really wasn't hitting. So my favorite Transformers films in order would probably be Transformers 3, Transformers 1. Uh, I'll probably even have to say Transformers 4, then Transformers 2. I really didn't like Revenge of the Fallen. Then again, Transformers 2 and 4 probably pretty much close. But then again, this one, it might be the least favorite, or it might come before Transformers 2. It's pretty much jumbled. I know I'll see it again. I own all the DVDs for the Transformers, so I'm pretty sure I'll buy this when it come out on DVD too. I'll watch it again, just break it down a little bit more. I probably won't go to the movies and see it again. Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, I was actually disappointed. Like I said, I love this franchise. I really enjoy Transformers movies, but this one didn't just do it for me like that. So I know this then like this like I said this is a review from somebody who loved the Transformers movie and actually liked and even loved some of the ones before this one. So for me not to say it wasn't all that, that's saying something. I think this was Mark Wahlberg's last run at it. I think I would be, and they already basically at the end of this one, spoilers. It's not really a spoiler, but they set up another one. They set up for another one, which was cool with me. I just really like take out some of the unnecessary stuff. And what's his name? I forgot his name. With the old white guy who's doing all the exposition. I'm sorry. You could have took his ass out this movie. He was like every time he spoke, it was like exposition, and like you could barely understand what he was saying. So that was like a problem. I mean, they had Colonel Lennox in here. It was cool. I had my boy from all the other ones. The rich. He ended up getting rich. I guess he went broke. They had a lot of stereotypes for Transformers that it didn't bother me, but I'm pretty sure I think it bothered a few other people. Like I said, the movie theater was laughing at a few parts, but I think they just tried to do a little bit too much comedy. I'm talking weird because my gums swollen, so you gotta excuse me. What else? Uh, Prime, like I said, Prime. When Prime was there, Prime was dope. I didn't get enough of what's his name? Nemesis Prime? Something like that. The evil Prime. I didn't get enough of him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was way too quick, but he was like so dope when he was doing it. Like he was like tough. You know what I'm saying? Anybody know like Optimus like one of the strongest like Transformers, but a lot of times he always get his ass whooped. So when he turn evil, of course he a badass. Uh, he really didn't just take a lot of L's in this one though. It's like he usually do. The stuff I don't know. It's like I just feel like they could have just simplified this and made it a little better. Uh, I don't know if some things were like necessary, and that's why my problem. They probably jumbled a little bit too much. Well, like I guess a lot of problem a lot of people have with other films that I guess I just didn't notice was like all the different storylines going on. But I guess yeah, like I said, I guess I just skipped over all of that in the other ones because I enjoyed the shit out of them. But yeah, I mean it's cool though. Like I said, I'll probably own it anyway. And it wasn't as much action. It was too human based for me. We didn't get enough of the Transformers. And like it's not that I have a problem with the humans, but I feel like we had too many humans to worry about. If it would have been the girl, uh, Kate Yeager, and his future girlfriend, You know what I'm saying? If it had just been them three we had to worry about, I feel like it would have been a whole lot better. Cause I don't really care about the old dude like at all. The black guy could have taken him out. It was just some stuff you could just take out. But you know, anyway. Let me know what you thought. You know what I'm saying? This, like I said, I love the franchise, and uh, hopefully the next one will be better. The next one, if they can simplify. I'm really just hoping for like a war. And Megatron just say, you know what, fuck it. Uh, I'm just finna. I can't take over this planet until I kill all the Autobots, and they just have a fucking war. And at the end, they have a showdown between Megatron and Optimus Prime, 1-on-1, nobody interfering, and that'd be it. Also, I need Bumblebee to die in this one just to get me a little emotional. You know what I'm saying? A little emotional stuff. He was cool in this movie too. Yeah, he was cool in this movie. I fuck with Han too. So yeah, that's what I need out the next one. A war for the planet. You know, kill every kid and a whole bunch of human casualties. That's why I like the third one so bad, cause they would take a motherfucker down. But yeah, that's cool. That's my review of Transformers last night. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I do movie reviews every time I go see some. And I'm out. Oh yeah, link to all my other social media outlets in my description. And yeah, leave comments down below what you thought. You know what I'm saying? If the franchise, y'all want the franchise to be over, what do y'all want to change? Y'all want Michael Bay out? Probably what y'all want. But if Michael Bay does go out, who do you want to bring in? Let me know. Till next time, folks. Peace.